Hi, everyone. It's Dawn. I have a short training for you again today, and I do have notes again. I apologize. I started recording this like 3 different times, and I cried, so I stopped. I might cry again when I do this, and that's okay. I'm going to tell you that's okay. I'm giving myself permission, and I know you'll give me permission as well. So for those of you who do not know me, I'm Dawn Loopsdorf, and I am a grief coach and also the creator of Rising After Loss, a 12-week journey from grief to peace, where I help people who are grieving reclaim their purpose, peace, and joy without feeling guilt, without pretending that they're okay, and without getting over it. It's not something we get over. It's something we work through and we learn to carry. Grief never truly goes away, and that's a message you'll hear from me a lot. There will be days that you are sad. I'm not going to say I'll take your sadness away. I'm going to say I can give you the tools to add to your toolbox to make those days easier and to help you pick up your grief and carry it with you in a different way. So again, I'm here to do a short training today, and it's going to be called The 3 Hidden Ways Grief Keeps You Stuck, and how to start moving forward without letting go of your loved one. So if you're here, if you could please leave a little comment below. So I do know that once in a while somebody watches the videos that I make. Sometimes I wonder, and I feel like I'm here by myself. Anyway, so number 1. Our grief guilt. If I move forward, that means I'm forgetting them. This is absolutely not true. It's the number 1 unspoken belief that keeps people emotionally frozen and stuck in their grief. Grief guilt tells you that healing means betrayal. Healing equals betrayal. That if you ever laugh again, if you enjoy your life again, even if you breathe without crying, it means you've let them go. This is absolutely not true. Here's the truth. Moving forward doesn't mean moving on. It means carrying it with you in a different way. So drop a yes below in the comments if you ever have felt guilty for smiling, for having fun, or even just feeling okay. That's your grief guilt. Number 2 is the identity trap. Who am I without them? Loss doesn't just take your loved one away. It shakes and rocks your entire identity. It shakes your world out of control. If you were someone's spouse, someone's parent, someone's best friend, someone's caretaker, and now they're gone, you're left asking yourself, now who am I? Where do I belong? And here's where it gets tricky. If you don't address this, you subconsciously allow yourself to stay stuck because you're afraid to rewrite your story. Number 3, the silence loop. No one gets it, so I'm just going to keep it inside. This is one that slowly suffocates you. Grief is isolating. People stop checking in on you. They think you should be okay by now. And you're not. There is no time frame on our healing. And I'm here to tell you that you're going to have sad days. There's going to be plenty of days that you're going to be just not even wanting to get out of bed. And that's perfectly normal. If you're searching for a way to show yourself that they're still a part of you and that you still care about them, share your stories. If people stop checking in on you, check in on them. It's really okay. Reach out to a friend and say, hey, I'm having a shitty day and I really need someone to talk to. And that's okay. Even if you just say it out loud to yourself, that's okay. I do that plenty of times. plenty of times in a day sometimes. And that's all right as well. Don't just tell people, I'm fine. If someone says, how you doing? Say, life sucks right now. And I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. In some small way, I think we feel that if we stay sad, it keeps our person alive. That person will stay alive inside of you forever. Through your memories, through you honoring their legacy. You don't have to stay sad. Do you think they want you to stay sad? I don't. Some people also will say, oh, your loss wasn't really that bad. It was just a dog. Or you can get another job. Don't worry about it. Grief is grief. As we've mentioned many times before, the body doesn't know if you're grieving the loss of a loved one, if you've gone through a divorce. It's the same feelings. It's the same issues that come up. It's that feeling that I can't even breathe because we carry our grief in our lungs. That's where it's carried. So when things get so overwhelming that you're afraid if I even say their name, it's going to be this overwhelming sensation that I can't breathe or I'm drowning. It's real. I had somebody ask me when my little Bella went blind, oh, are you going to have her put to sleep? I'm like, are you kidding me? She's perfectly healthy other than the fact that she can no longer see. So we're going to get a little closer bonded to each other because she's dependent on me. And I learned Bella's language. I learned when she stood up and gave me a little bark what she needed. I learned when she walked to the edge of the couch, it was time for her to go outside. I didn't rearrange my furniture. She made it around just fine, and she lived another 5 years. I felt that guilt, grief, the day that I had to make the decision after she was very, very sick to let her go. She crossed the Rainbow Bridge that day, February 17th of this year, and I was so sad, and I felt so guilty. Because I made the decision. Nobody else made it. It was mine to make. And I was with her, which I totally recommend. If you're losing your pet, please stay with them. Don't let them be alone. I held her. And my husband and my daughter and I stayed with her after she was gone. And we went home. And the guilt, grief stepped in. What if I would have done one more thing? What if I would have given it one more day? And I know in my heart that I couldn't give it another day. I was begging for her to go on her own. She was very sick. I had been giving her IVs at home for 3 weeks. Then she had developed congestive heart failure. And as that progressed, it was time. I asked for a sign. Can I get a sign? Can I feel like she's here again with me, that she forgives me for what I did? And it didn't come. 15 days after the fact, we had another dog, Zoe, and we lost her. She ate, she went potty, she came in, she tipped over, she was gone. Massive heart attack. There was no bringing her back. She was gone instantly. That night, as I stood next to my husband and I gave little Zoe a kiss, I said, I don't think I have another tear inside me to cry. I didn't want to function. And I'm the grief and loss coach. It was so devastating at that moment. And many of you know that I lost my friend Mark. Many of us lost our friend Mark last year, and I begged him, please, please take her. I don't want to have to make this decision when it was Bella's time. But the night that Zoe passed away was the first night that I felt Bella. I felt her in my arms. I felt her little face against my cheek. And when I kissed Zoe goodbye, I felt Bella take her with. I'm not saying that I didn't grieve Zoe, but that moment made it easier for me because I knew they were together. And I hope with some little piece of love and gratitude that they both went up and they're hanging out with Mark. So he has a bunch of dogs with him right now. And I miss them all very much. I miss all of my family that I've lost, my friends that I've lost. But to slowly let it suffocate me is not something that I was willing to do. It isolated me. I started checking in with people. Don't keep your pain inside quietly. Smile and mean it. Smile when you talk about those you love and those you've lost, and really mean it. Don't let the unspoken grief and the unprocessed grief control you. And if you have an opportunity, start speaking your truth. Don't let your pain run your life. Give yourself the permission to evolve. If this makes sense to you, please leave a comment below. If you feel in any way that you could be helped by some of the messages that I've given, please reach out to me. Send me a message in chat if you don't want to say anything in the comments below. If there's anything that you feel that you would like clarity on, or you have a question, send me a message again, and maybe I can do a mini training on it. Maybe you and I will schedule an appointment and we'll just talk. And together we'll see if we can work one-on-one to get you to where you want to be. But I guarantee you, if I cannot help you, I will try and put you in touch with someone who can. Your healing's important to me. I don't want to see you sad. So if any of these 3 hidden little grief tricks are keeping you stuck as they're tricking your mind, the grief guilt, the identity trap, or the silence loop, don't stay silent, don't lose your identity, and don't feel guilty. When you can name all of these, you can start to shift them, and you can breathe again. And that's where your next chapter will begin. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful